Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about that. This thing is just acting up today. In any case, it's InterestNexus.com what we're going to talk about in this video. InterestNexus.com is one of my new projects that we're building. Something that I'm really interested in. Oh, it's not, forgive the pun, but it's actually true. One of the things I noticed while using social media is that it really didn't fit what I was really interested in. I'm sure everybody's a social animal and you guys love to, socialize with your friends and things like that. That's understandable. But I know there are people like me, or a few, I'm sure, but there are a few of us left out there, where we put in an emphasis in things that are interesting to us. And I think we all do that. It's just that we just don't focus on that or admit to it. So I created InterestNexus as an alternative or something to use in addition to. It's not going to replace your Facebook or other social media platforms, but it would make your life very interesting, more interesting, as more educational, because what we're focusing on is interests as opposed to friends. And we do have friends on our site. It is a social platform. It's very much like any other social platform in reality. But its focus is on interests, the things that interest you. It could be making models, love of trains. It can be groups that you have, outside groups that you share with other people that have a common interest or a cause, stuff like that. Things that you would find basically in Facebook groups and other types of groups you find in other social platforms. But this social platform, InterestNexus, focuses on interest groups. That's what we're doing here. And when you join InterestNexus, you will be, first you go in and you will then be exposed to groups that interest you, depending on your interests. You will indicate what your interests are, and then you'll do a search for them, or in the future we'll develop the platform to automatically suggest groups for you based on your interests, and then you will just join groups. It's not about making or connecting with friends initially. It's really joining groups that interest you, and that's the basis of interaction. It's different than Facebook, because Facebook's basis for interaction is actually friendships, and you connect with friends, and so that's your basis. Then those other things are side things. But here on InterestNexus, the main emphasis are the groups, are the interest topics that you want to either contribute to, or you want to participate in discussion, or receiving information or help or whatever it is. So this is what we're focusing on, InterestNexus, and I'm hoping that that's something that interests you. So what does InterestNexus mean? So we go to the About button here, and we see that the different interest, what it means. Interest, something that you have, that means something to you, that you want to either learn more or contribute to or participate with, whatever it is. It's some form of engagement based on a preference, a like, knowledge, etc., etc. There's some connection to that. and then Nexus, which we see is a connection, it's a link, and it's connected group or series. So this is a social connection between you and the things, topics you're interested in. So that's what InterestNexus is all about. Okay, and so we've created this again to as a way for you to learn new things, learn about new things, get better at things that you already know, to share with others who have the common knowledge as you do. It's communication. So our platform is based on communication, like minds, people who have similar interests. And this is, yes, we do make friends and have friends, but they're based on the interests that we have. Okay, so that's the difference between this and something like a Facebook. Now, the other thing about this is there's certain particular things that are different, and which would be of great interest for group owners. If you have a group on Facebook, I'm going to show you and show you that it's better for you to have your group here on InterestNexus. And what we're not really open for everybody at this moment. You see, as I made this video, probably by the time you see this video, we're probably wide open by then. But if you haven't heard of InterestNexus yet, and you see when the video was made and posted, and it's still pretty much within that same year or so. At this point, we are just recruiting group owners at this point. We're recruiting people who have some knowledge, who have interest in certain particular topics, to come and become group owners. And so there's certain benefits, and we'll go to the benefits. You can come to InterestNexus to take a look at it while we're here. And let me show you what's the difference here. This is what we were talking about beforehand, is what makes us a little different. Another thing, people will not see too much of our ads from us, because our revenue source is different. We're not going to be filling your eyeballs with ads all the time from us. This is why, another reason why we're different than the other platforms, and I think even better. The group owners, and this is one of the main benefits, is that the group owners are the ones who can put something that it's a solution to a problem you may have. It's something involved with the interests you have, and that's the only type of promotion, if ever, you will see on InterestNexus. Okay, at this point, because we're not really using the advertising model that other platforms use. Some of them, like Facebook, for example, we're not going to do a Facebook type of ad revenue model. Okay, so you can read more about the benefits here and the differences with Facebook and the reasons I started InterestNexus. Basically, Facebook was getting boring, and it's not Facebook's fault; it's just people, right? But and also too restrictive to learning and engagement, and even business. I'm a business person, so it's very restrictive, and I'm not interested in contributing where I'm being restricted. So listen, you give me freedom and liberty, and I'll give you a lot of great content. But again, that's a decision they have to make, and it works for them. It's fine. But what we're doing is something very different. What I want you to take a look at is that number one of the main features is you're not going to get blocked here. There's no blocking here on InterestNexus. Again, you just follow the rule. Obviously, no obscenities and all that other and no nasty things here. Not permitted. But in terms of you using the platform and and using it to benefit yourself, we're not restricting that. Yay, right? Again, we're here. We don't care that you make money. We want you to make money. So if you are looking to make some money from social interaction, then InterestNexus is where you need to come, because that's what we're about. You are making money here at InterestNexus.com. We're not restricting you from making income. We want you to make income, and we're making it easy and easier for you to make income as opposed to some of these other social platforms. Okay, so but what we need is quality content. That's the only caveat. So I'm asking you to bring quality. If you're a quality content producer, then InterestNexus is what we need. You need to be an expert in something that you're creating your group around. You need to have knowledge about it, or be able to curate. If you guys are smart enough to be able to curate knowledge, then that's fine. You just make quality content, because that's what people are going to join your group for when they see it, and they will join you, and then that's where your business begins to take on some character and some definition. Okay, so what we have is these features for you. When you create a group, and right now we're open to group creators. So when you first come to InterestNexus, you're not going to have an easy sign up process. It's telling you, first of all, you need to use your real name. There's no fake names here. You're not hiding behind a curtain or any anonymity here. So if you have issues with that, then InterestNexus really is not for you. We're dealing with people who are not afraid to say who they are and to share what they know. It's as simple as that. So you come to InterestNexus. The first thing you're presented with is use your real name, and you need to come as a group creator. That's the only people we're allowing in. So when you sign in and you register InterestNexus, what I do is I look to see that you paid your group creator fee. That's what we're going to be looking at. If you didn't pay the group creator fee, you're not going to be approved to come into InterestNexus, because right now, all we're looking for now are group creators. Group creators, because you'll need time to set up your groups and to bring in some content and really populate your groups before we start opening the doors to people coming in and to discover your groups and to start joining and start interacting and start the ball rolling. Okay, but then why should you join now, you'll ask? Well, the reason you need to join right now and not delay is because, of course, if someone takes your group name, your group topic, then you're done, because of course we're not going to have multiple groups of the same topic. Now this depends on certain factors. So it'll be on a case by case basis, but in most cases, we're not looking for duplicate names of groups. And the name of the group really has to be specific to the exact topic that group will handle. And we're not looking for general topics. So your topic, if it's too general, it won't be your group won't be approved. And if it gets approved, it will become an InterestNexus group. In other words, a group run with us, as opposed to just being your exclusive ownership. And there's reasons for that. We won't get into it in this video. But if you need to have a specific niche, a specific topic, and that's what you're going to create a group around. And so, as long as you have that, one of the great features is that no one else can have your same topic. So that makes you an exclusive source on InterestNexus for that information. And This is a great thing because then everyone who's interested in that, super targeted. People who know internet marketing understand this. They are people who will be super targeted for that specific niche, that specific information, and then, of course, super targeted for your offer and products and services and affiliate marketing products. Absolutely the way to go. So again, we've created InterestNexus especially uh, focused on helping the internet marketer, helping the entrepreneur um, build interest and build a community around of super targeted folks, um, interested in your specific topic and your niche. And it doesn't have to be one. You can create multiple groups, and this is what we're going to look at. In this video, as I'm going to do it right here, I'm going to show you a lot of great ideas that you need to be watching and learn from this. Okay, this is going to really blow your mind. Okay, so when you create a group, we one of the features we have on InterestNexus is that we mail all users who have indicated an interest in your group's topic or related niches, they and announcing your new group. So this is, and again, this will be delayed when we have our opening where everybody's coming in and joining up. As they come in, they're going to be getting these emails announcing the groups that that their interest choices have indicated that they would be interested in. So that is free promotion. It's free email marketing right there that you're getting. And again, any person, all the years go on, if new people signing up will get their emails, and your group, if they showed an interest in something that your group handles, they're going to be informed about your group. And when they get on to InterestNexus as well, they will see the groups that they would be interested in there as well. So you're getting twice the amount of advertising promotion for free. Your group will appear in tag searches and new group listings as well. So that's a general feature of the platform. And then group posts will appear in the sidebar area of those who indicated an interest in your topic or related niches. That is a great, fantastic feature. So that means that if I had shown an interest in a niche that you have a group in, any new post that you create will pop in. The title will show up on that user's sidebar, and they will see, wow, I'm interested in that article, and they'll click on it, and it goes to your group. And right there, it's almost like a mini sales funnel. If you can have your closed group, which means that you limit the group to paying members. You can have a paying member structure. You can have, they have to sign up and give you their email and stuff like that. You can have an email funnel right there, email capture feature right there. This is powerful. So you not only have the groups posting feature, you have the groups notification feature, but then you also can email them based on their interests. You see, so this is a real powerful tool to have a group on InterestNexus. This is a strategy that is powerful. So you really, and again, there's no need for an ad campaign. There's no need for an email, what do you call it, an autoresponder and a series and all that. All of that is handled easy. This, we made it so easy You don't need an email, your plan, a year's worth of email. No, it's just a group. You just go in your social, you can do it on your phone. You go and post in the group. It's like sending out emails and just doing it on the fly. It's marvelous. You put in the link. If you have an affiliate link, if you have a blog link you want to put in for more information, this and that, you just do that right on the fly. And you're riding here, going there, doing, just having fun or working, whatever you got to do. And all of this is working for you. This is the greatest thing. It really solves a lot of problems. And that whole mess of doing the right thing, which is collecting people's emails before you send them off to an off and all of that is handled already automatically through an InterestNexus group. So that resolves most of the internet marketing problems, especially for new folks, and even for the old fogies like myself. This makes just simplifies life. Let's get moving. Let's go and progress into something absolutely marvelous, and it combines all of those features into a social media platform. And this, again, to the old folks out there, and when I say old folks, I'm talking about the experts out there. You know what I'm talking about. This handles all of that. Streamlines the whole process quite exquisitely. And that's about, the best you can get. Now, and like it says, all of this is done for you free. Because we're not talking. All you're doing is all this promotion that's happening is part of the platform. So you're not paying anything extra for that. You can pay for extras, but you don't. There's nothing. I mean, all of this is free. All of this is just for every group owner. Okay. So let's look at start groups, because again, that's the first thing you gotta do. Interest Nexus, as I was explaining, it's not like Facebook. And what we're doing is we're urging knowledgeable individuals to join Interest Nexus as group creators, owners. And it's important that you understand, see, unlike Facebook, when you have a group on InterestNexus, you own that group. Now, the Facebook people tell you, yeah, you own this group. This group is your group. But you don't really own that group, right? You can't do much with that group. You got to run it and then do what you can with it. But again, it's not really your group. But in InterestNexus, it is your group. That means that you can sell it and you can rent it. You can rent access to it. There's a lot of things. Let's show you what you can do. Let me show you the benefits of starting an InterestNexus group. And number one, it replaces the need to set up a lead capture funnel and autoresponder for your online business, as I already explained. Number two, it saves you time and the work in creating email series for your email list. I know what all that's about. It's a hassle and a lot of time you got to spend doing that. This makes it easy. You just post. Same thing you're doing on Facebook every day. Just do it here, and that's it. Don't worry about anything like that. All members who sign up to your group are laser targeted to your niche. It solves the issue of traffic and laser targeting your traffic and all of that. It's automatically targeted because the only people joining your group are interested in that, in your niche, period. Simple. Number four, and remember that we're promoting you. Number four says that InterestNexus helps you promote your group to all members. Now, all the members who indicated an interest in your niche and in the general niche, in the general greater niche or major niche, they will get on their sidebar when they're using InterestNexus, they'll get your posts come up there, and plus they'll get the email that your group is available to them. Why not try it out? Why not join up? They'll get when they do a search for groups, they'll be able to see your group, and then also when the InterestNexus will prompt them, will say, hey, we know you're interested in XYZ niche. Why don't you give these groups a try? And then your group will appear. That's what's always happening on InterestNexus. So you're getting all this promotion. All the new people come to and know about you. Everything is being promoted about your group. You can't, no one does that for you and you know where. Okay. Now, number 5, enjoy exclusive group names, topics. No one else can create the same group name as yours, as we already discussed in this video. So you'll be the only one. That's why you need to join today. You need to join today to start reserving your topic. And now that's a key point for people out there who want to make a lot of money. You want to make a lot of money? Remember that point. Reserve the topic because it's the only one. The only group that will exist with that topic is yours. So remember that point. You see, I'm trying to help you out. Remember. Write it down. InterestNexus allows group creators, owners to profit easily from their groups. Creators can sell the groups they create to new owners. Now this brings in the possibility of group flipping. You've heard of website flipping. You've heard of house flipping or real estate flipping, home flipping. Well, this is group flipping. Simply when I'm telling you that if you sign up today, InterestNexus, and you sign up to the group creators program, which is different than just the group owners program. Okay, and we'll get to that. But the group creators program allows you to create multiple groups. And all you're doing is it's like almost creating websites that you can sell to other people who are interested in marketing to those groups. You can do that. You can also make these groups, different topics, and sell them for people who want to build email lists, another profit center. You can also create the groups and manage them and rent. We're going to get to, I'm not sure if it says it here, but that's another idea that you can have, is that you can rent. Yeah, it says it right on B. So we'll see what creators can also rent their groups for a specific time to marketers who provide content, answer questions. Are you getting? Are you understanding this? Answer questions and promote their articles. They're called guest group owners. So you can share your ownership with a guest. You charge them a fee, and it's like having a speaker come in, but they're paying you. You're advertising. You're selling them advertising time and space, a month in your group. You got so many members, and they will pay you a month worth of time for them to come in and administrate the group and start sharing information with that group and building interest for their own products and services and whatnot. That is big. This is big. So you can make a lot of money renting your groups out to other internet marketers who weren't quick enough or didn't see this video to secure those niches quick enough. So once you control the niche, you got a money maker. So it's all up to you guys, but you need to create quality content and you need to get the ball rolling. So be first, because if you wait any longer, someone else is going to do it. Someone else is going to heard my idea just now, and you say, "Wow, I'm going to get on top," because you can sell this for a lot of money. Why? It's exclusive. No one else is going to have that niche. So you can flip the site, you can flip your group, or you can rent. You can rent for a month. You can rent for a week. So depending on your niche, you know how much time you're going to rent it for and get some good returns for that. So listen, it's up to you. Again, I gave you the idea. This is wonderful opportunity to really make some money with InterestNexus. Creators and owners can limit access to their groups via subscription and earn membership fees from members. So if you have you have exclusive content, you can charge for that content. And again, now combining it with the flipping, if you can flip a group that's creating a recurring income, you're getting a monthly fee from all of its members. You really need to have a really hot group, really interesting group for that to happen. But if you got content and your members are paying, it's so good, the content, they're willing to pay a monthly fee to access that content, and you got hundreds and thousands of members. You have an asset there. We're not involved with that. Again, that's you own that group, so that is all the more power to you. But the point is that you can do that. So if you have some content and you have an idea, you have a niche, a topic that's going to make you some subscription money, then this is the place to make it happen. And you can then sell off that group ownership to a new owner, and you make money from your membership fees, and you sell it, you make money from flipping, and you move on to your next project or your other project you have. Because of course, you should have reserved the groups in the beginning, right? So this is what you need to do right away. Now, the creator owners can market directly to group members through links and posts. You can link your products. You can do affiliate marketing and put that in. And what we're suggesting is that you do not spam your groups. You kill your group. Be nice. And just limit your links, affiliate link. Once every 10 posts is just fine. Once every 10 days, once every week, and you put in an affiliate link in there. It's the way to go. Be nice. Solve people's problems. The comments, you can always put in links in the comments. This thing will help you. Look at it, and if you have any questions, contact me. And here's the link. That you can always do every time. But as a post, we recommend you limit to once every 10 posts or once a week or so, because that's mostly more effective. Obviously, in the group area, you can have your own links and advertising in the group's page, and that's always something that you can have there. But it's another way to make money. And again, if you have this great niche, and you can just use that advertising on the side in your group and change that up every so often and create this monthly income from just changing that ad and bringing more helps and resources to the group's membership. Again, you have a flippable group that's making money. The whole point is if you're going into flipping groups, is to make the group make income. And with InterestNexus, you can do that easily. Okay. And then what we offer also, number 7, is a complete training program with a live webinar hosted by yours truly to help you create profitable groups for yourself or for reselling. And that's as a creator. So future developments will always focus on group owners, because remember, we're focused on groups. We're not trying to make money from ads or things like that. Our focus is on groups, on building interests and having people come in and learning and interacting and sharing. That's what we're interested in. And we're happy to make it profitable for those who have content, for those who are experts, who have knowledge, or simply if you got the wherewithal, the desire to become successful in online marketing, then you'll go out and you'll make sure you get quality content. If you can't create it yourself, if you can, find others that will have it, and you can use that, and also rent. You promote. If you're great at promoting, promote your group along with us, and create a big interest group where you can attract people who will rent from you, some time, a day, 3 days, 7 days, a month, for them to go and to share knowledge and to create interest and to create sales for themselves, and they pay you the advertising fee for giving them access to your groups. So basically, that's what you have here. For now, I'm sure I'm going to add more stuff later, but this is what we have. The groups, there's two memberships right now available right now at InterestNexus. Is the group starter, and you will be allowed to start one new group for each group you build to 100 members. So basically, when you sign up as a group starter, you will start with one group, and you will develop that group and put in the content, and then you will start promoting that group along with Nexus. Again, when we open up to everybody, then we'll all be promoting very heavily, and you need to build that group as a group starter. You have to build that group to 100 members before you can start another one. Okay, so that is the requirement for that. Now, as a group reseller, and there's other things you need to read here. You cannot use any trademarks or copyrighted names or brand names in the groups. You have to be very careful. Don't do that. You'll lose your group. If someone makes a claim, they own that copyright, they own that trademark, they're going to get the group. So don't waste your time in life. Now, you can use entity names within your group if allowed by law. So if you don't know anything about the law, don't do it. Okay. Now, the annual group owner fee here is $35. As long as you maintain your annual payment, you can maintain ownership of your group and can add new groups once your group reaches 100 members. So that's the basic group starter membership. Now, as a group creator reseller, you can create groups for yourself or to sell to others without limit. You will not have any limits. And why is that important? Because if you got 1,000 niches that you wanna do the flipping, or you wanna do the renting, etc., and you can create the content, and you know how to get the content rolling, you can create as many groups as you can fathom. And why is it important for you to do as many as you can? For the sake of reserving the niche. Remember that. If you have the idea, you need to reserve the niche right away. So that's what you have to start using your head and thinking about what you're going to do. Now, the annual reseller fee is $99, and that price will be increasing. But right now, as I'm doing this video, you can get in and get your group creator reseller account for $99. It's going to go up for every 10 creators, every 10 memberships, resellers that we sign up to this program. The fee will increase. Okay, so that is why you need to come in straight away into this program. I'm going to hold the price there as much as possible just to get a good population of group owners in different niches. But once that is accomplished, the price will be going up. Okay, that's there for posterity and prosperity. All right. So again, that's $99. You come to this page, start group page, and you have those two options. You select your option, or you really suggest you do this. Smart money, make money. You've been trying to find a way to make money online. This, you're going to do that, you might as well go for it. Okay. And the group starter is great too. Who would do the group starter that's sensible to do that is a person that has a very specific niche and expertise. It could be someone like a book author. I mean, it's all about your book. It's all about the topic of your book. You would be a group starter, and you would profit and benefit greatly from just starting one group and building that group up. So that if that describes you, you have one focus, then this is for you, the group starter. But if you're into online business at all, if you have multiple interests, and you like the idea of being able to sell your group to someone else for a profit, which will be anything will be a profit at this rate, then you should do the group reseller. If you're doing different affiliate products, if you have different multiple websites, if you have if you want to do the need to create email lists for yourself or to rent to other people, you want to build email lists so that you can rent the email, do solo ads for other people. Also, there's a lot of businesses that you can start based on the InterestNexus group. So this is an issue of using your head. In the training, we're going to cover the different businesses you can do. But right now, I think if you're into a little bit more into websites and businesses and email lists and affiliate marketing and things like that, then the group reseller is what you need to do. Okay, now that's an annual fee. It's a one-time fee. That's it. You pay it, and we're good to go. You take your training. You start building your groups, and we're launching. So you'll be and you reserve your group names. You start the groups. You reserve them. You start populating them, and in the interim, and then we're good to go. Okay, so make your decision. Group starter, specific niche you have in mind, that's that, or group reseller, which is that you have a more expansive interest and expertise, and you want to do some flipping, you want to group flipping, you want to do some renting of your groups for advertising, you want to do some email list rentals and solo email sending and stuff like that, and other business ideas which we'll be sharing with you in the training program, then do the group reseller today. Okay, so right now InterestNexus is open right now today for group creators. Come and join us and profit greatly from your groups on InterestNexus.com. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in training. Let's get going. Thank you very much.